Oh, yes, it is all happening tomorrow night. So how good to chat to the man taking his first professional fight in almost 3 years. Welcome, Harry Garside.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, boys.
How are you on fight eve? What's your vibe? Are you nervy? You excited? Just want the clobbering to begin? How does it feel?
I think it's a cocktail of emotions what I'm going to experience over the next 24 hours. I absolutely love every part of fight week. The nervous energy, the confidence, the intensity. You should see me sometimes, like, I think I'm a bit of a road hazard sometimes to me driving. I've got so much intensity when I'm driving. I'm going to try and contain it as much as I can before I get in there tomorrow night.
And when you say when you get in there, do you feel a different Harry Garside once you actually get through the ropes?
Yeah, I think naturally every fighter does. It's quite beautiful. I'm a little bit spiritual, and I think it's just so primitive what we do in the boxing ring or any combat sport for that fact. And I think once you get in there and you get punched in the face, just some primal energy that we all have inside of us, male or female, we all have inside of us. And I love that about boxing for me. And I think I started at the age of 9, and just to get in there and exercise that primitive nature of what it means to be an animal, I think it's always really nice.
Harry, you're fighting Charlie Bell, a little bit of the unknown for us. What do you know about him in terms of his strengths and weaknesses?
To be honest, I don't know too much at all. I've really tried hard to find some footage, but I haven't found too much. I do know he's a Queenslander. Queenslanders always come to fight. I'm pretty sure he's a coal miner too, so it'll be nice and tough. Country boy. We had a stare-off, and in the face-off, he didn't chink in his armour, which is good to see. It means he's here to fight, and means he doesn't think that he's a pushover. Like he's going to show up tomorrow night and bring his best, which I'm excited for.
Let's go back to last year at the Paris Olympics, Harry, excuse me. Our hearts bled for you as a nation. After that defeat, we saw a lot of vulnerability. You said the next 3 or 4 months are going to be really tough for you. How was it after the Olympics?
Yeah, I think naturally it was quite lonely at times for sure, but I think it's really nice, I think, to collect evidence that you are growing and you are evolving. I think when I had failed in the past in my boxing career or life had knocked me down in other circumstances, I think I turned to really negative things to sort of get through it. And it's really nice. I think the back end of last year, of course, there were some really hard days or some hard weeks. But all in all, I feel like I collected evidence that I am growing and I am turning into a man and I am evolving into the person that I want to be. And I think I made better choices last year. I didn't turn to negative things like I had in the past. And I think, I don't know, as I said, it's just nice to collect evidence that you are evolving as a human.
Well, off the back of that, Harry, that's what I think makes you so easy to like, is that you do show us your vulnerability. And you said after that disappointment, you're not going to retire until you get your respect intact. What does that mean tangibly? What does respect mean for you?
I think it's just showing up as the best athlete I possibly can be. I think last time I was professional and probably between the 2 Olympic Games, I just think the world was coming at me so quickly and I got distracted as an athlete. And I think I didn't know how to handle fame and all the life just coming at me so quickly. I didn't really know how to handle it. And I think I'm 27 now, turning 28 this year, and I think the big thing for me over the next 2-3 years is, as I said, getting the respect back for myself as an athlete. And that's all about just growing into the best athlete and the best man that I possibly can be. And boxing is a vehicle that I use to do that. And I'm excited for what the next 2-3 years bring for me. And I hope that I can retire the sport with my dignity and with my respect as an athlete.
Yeah, and Harry, talking about the athlete side and your training regime leading up to tomorrow night, is there anything new we can expect to see? Anything you've particularly been working on that we might see tomorrow night?
It's really hard to know, to be honest. I had so long out of the ring. It's almost 9-10 months, and the back end of last year, I very much didn't really enter a boxing gym for a long time. So it's going to be interesting for me to sort of see what comes out tomorrow night. I think because I did step away, I think my legs aren't as bouncy as what they used to be, which is probably going to suit the pro ranks a little bit more. But I think I'm just as excited to see what comes out tomorrow night for myself as well.
You talk about getting hit in the face and not getting hit in the face. What hurts more, getting punched in the face in the ring or doing face planting into a swimming pool? I think footage there. That's brilliant.
Ballywhacker.
Quick.
That was an absolute ripper. An absolute ripper, wasn't it? But I tell you what, I have boxed for almost 20 years and I have never had a concussion like that. I was like out. I couldn't do contact for 2 weeks. I was so frustrated.
Mate, look, so good to talk to you. You're always brilliant to have a chat with. All the best for tomorrow night. Go well.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Yeah, all the best, Harry.
There he is. What a great man to chat to.
Yeah.
Love him. All right, the only place, of course, to catch Harry's return to the professional boxing is on Main Event, where Australia's undefeated Sam Goodman will also make his long-awaited return to the ring when he faces Mexico's Cesar Vaca. Order now. Coming up, our champ of the week. Stick around. Great work, mate. Thanks, Harry.